Science and technology has changed the whole spectrum of our modern life. The implications can be seen in every walk of our daily life. India's contribution to science dates to centuries back. India's prowess in science has been made immortal by the contribution of Aryabhatta, who gave the world zero, which adds as a magic number when it stands left or either right side of any number. And a great scientist like Albert Einstein remarked, and I quote, "India's contribution to science has taught us how to count, else no scientific invention would have been possible," unquote. Now, post-independence, India has made rapid advancement in science and used science as one of the foundations for nation building. And the growth of science has also accelerated the minds, and many youngsters have joined to become scientists and lead the future of this country. 107th Indian Science Congress, which is a platform for thousands of scientists, farmers and young scientists to share their ideas and bring innovations together. This is the platform where not only scientists but the young budding scientists are bubbling with ideas. Hello and welcome to Y Factor. I am Asha Khanum. I bring to you Y Factor from Bangalore. The sprawling green campus of University of Agricultural Sciences in Bangalore is host to 107th Indian Science Congress, and the fact that 107th Indian Science Congress is witnessing young faces bubbling with ideas, innovations and their dreams to build the nation is very interesting here. I have with me several vibrant young minds here, young scientists who are here to participate in Indian Science Congress. So today's Y Factor focuses on young scientists and the fact that Prime Minister also sees these young scientists as the future of the nation, as these young scientists who have dreams, and perhaps these are the scientists who are the ignited minds of Dr. Abdul Kalam. So let's get into the insights of their minds and find out what these young scientists think of India and New India, and how science can be made a subject which can help in nation building. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Bhavna and I'm from Uttarakhand and I'm doing PhD. And
What's your subject?
My subject is forestry, and I belongs to Himalaya and Indian Himalayan region. Everybody know that Indian Himalayan region is very fragile and very sensitive zone. So I'm working on Indian Himalayan region, and my research is totally focused on Indian Himalayan region. So I'm very happy today I have a poster presentation, so I'm showing my my work, my PhD work in this poster presentation.
What's your name?
My name is Avantika and I am also from Uttarakhand, and I am doing also work in Indian Himalayan timber line, which is the last limit of forest. So we are doing, मतलब like जैसे कहते हैं climate change हो रहा है, but ये actually हो कैसे रहा है, तो इन चीज़ों पे हम वर्क कर रहे हैं. अभी हमारा जो वर्क है, जो हम यहाँ भी प्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं, वो हम ये दिखाने वाले हैं कि हमारी जो अपर लिमिट है, लास्ट लिमिट है फॉरेस्ट की, तो वो मतलब कैसे क्लाइमेट जो चेंज हो रहा है उस पर कैसे इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है, उसका कैसे इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है, तो यही चीज़ें हम यहाँ पे अभी प्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं.
बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि साइंस का मतलब महज इनोवेशंस, टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है, लेकिन फॉरेस्ट, क्लाइमेट चेंज ये भी बहुत अहम है. तो इसमें रिसर्च के लिए कितना स्कोप है?
इसमें रिसर्च के लिए काफ़ी स्कोप है। जैसे हम कहते हैं कि क्लाइमेट चेंज एक्चुअली एक बहुत बड़ा टर्म है, तो इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें आती है कि क्लाइमेट चेंज एक्चुअली हो कैसे रहा है, कैसे टेम्परेचर राइज हो रहा है, कैसे वेदर, मतलब जो आजकल वेदर भी डिफरेंट एकदम से चेंज हो रहा है। तो यही चीज़ें अगर हम रिसर्च अच्छे तरीके से करेंगे तो हमें काफ़ी स्कोप है इस साइंस में जाने।
Right. Your name?
My name is Dr. Yasin.
Okay, Dr. Yasin, now tell us the fact that how much of scientific temper we see building among the youngsters, the scientists, because the government is fiercely taking up projects and initiatives to encourage young scientists.
सो द थिंग इज़ दैट मोदी जी ने कल जो कहा था कि हमारे लिए जो है साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है रूरल डेवलपमेंट के लिए। सो हमारे बच्चे जो है पुणे महाराष्ट्र से, हम अभिदानंदर सीनियर कॉलेज से आए हैं। हमने यहाँ पे 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स हमने लगाए हैं, पोस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन है हमारा। यहाँ पे हमने जो ग्रीन बिनाइन जो है, जो इन्वायरमेंट के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, जहाँ पे हमने नेचुरली ऑकरिंग सब्सटेंसेस, फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, इससे हमने जो है ऑर्गेनिक सिंथेसिस किया है। जहाँ पे मल्टी कंपोनेंट रिएक्शन है, वहाँ पे यील्ड सबसे ज़्यादा होती है और जो है एनवायरमेंटल के लिए बिनाइन होता है। जहाँ पे हम लोग 3-4 चीज़ें इकट्ठा करके हमने प्रोडक्ट जो है, हमने यील्ड जो है एटम इकोनॉमी के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, जो कि हम 100% से।
आप जैसे you are scientists, for you people, how advantage is this kind of environment where you are getting a platform to exchange ideas?
हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा केमिकल कम यूज़ करके ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नेचर से जो प्रोडक्ट मिल सकता है बिग अमाउंट से कम टाइम में सब ये मैनेज कर सकते हैं, यही इसके लिए ये प्लेटफॉर्म मतलब बना है।
Did you listen to Prime Minister's speech here? He said youngsters, scientists should come forward for more research and they should innovate, patent and produce. So how do you see this entire mantra, making giving you a success mantra?
हाँ, यह कल मैंने सुना था प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी का स्पीच बहुत अच्छा है। मैं एक यूजी स्टूडेंट हूँ, यह मैं पहली बार आ रहा हूँ। यह आने की मेरे ये स्कोप है कि मैं सब कुछ देख सकता हूँ और फील कर सकता हूँ, अब मोटिवेट भी हो सकता हूँ। जैसे प्रधानमंत्री बोल रहे हैं कि आप प्रोड्यूस करो, प्रॉस्पर करो, इनोवेशन करो, ये सब हमें बहुत मोटिवेशन दे रही है।
So how do you see as student, what should be the focus by the student for rural development through technology?
Farmers are the main center for our university also. In this regard, there is a Farmer Science Congress also organized. So when we talk about rural development, it's a development of farm sector only.
Yeah.
We know it's a backbone of our country. Therefore, this Congress through the new interventions is helping the farmers to know the new technology in the agriculture sector also. So the main thing is Farmer Science Congress for them.
Right. So how can students contribute to build rural technology and to take the farmers together? Joining them in the mainstream, taking the technology and science.
As Prime Minister Modi rightly pointed yesterday, it's an era of startups, and where young minds with new ideas, they must go to the fields actually. Agriculture cannot be studied only in textbooks. Agriculture has to be studied in the farmer's field. Therefore, there is an urgent need for all the students to go to the farmer's field and impart the extension knowledge what they have gained from the university. In that case, everyone must go to the farmer's field and help them.
Right. So how do you look at this? Because the Prime Minister also dedicated labs for young scientists, and he said the age of these managers of this lab should be 35 and then they should multiply. So this does give a immense platform for youngsters.
Yes, definitely it will provide a very big platform to the youths which are aspiring to be a scientist. And what is important, the persons who is do something for the farmer community or our society. So definitely this platform will be useful for all of them.
Okay. How do you look at this?
Hi ma'am, I am Sumana Kotian from University of Mysore. I am a PhD student. I am working basically on organic chemistry. We are into synthesis of drug molecules.
Okay.
So what we are targeting is, these days there are many drug resistant bacteria and other microbials. So we are trying to overcome that barrier, and so every day we are trying to synthesize new molecules. Here we got to interact with many Nobel laureates and many other scientists. So even our strategies we can discuss with them, and it's a very good platform for us here.
Right. So how much of the sector has changed? Because now youngsters, scientists like you are in research area. Earlier it was engineering or medicine, but now there is a lot of research. So how much has it changed in the last few years, and what more opportunities are you getting?
Ma'am, actually, not only engineering and medical science, I think even chemists are very important. I'm into chemistry, so I can speak about chemical science. We are also basically, if you are feeling sick or something, you'll definitely go to a druggist who will definitely prescribe you some medicine which we synthesize in our lab itself. So that is a very important aspect. I feel not only engineering, even health is important. So health-wise, we are targeting regarding health-wise.
Right. So now with regard to policy, we are seeing that a lot of the policy makers are now integrating science so that a new India is developed, the idea of new India. How do you see the policy? What ideas would you suggest, youngsters and all of you, to see that this is integrated in the policy?
Basically, the thing is that everybody is, students are going to the medical field, in the medical field and the engineering field. Nobody is coming to this sector. So opportunities are there, scholarships are there to the by the Prime Minister is there. They have given the opportunities to inculcate ourselves. The people are not coming to these sectors. They have to have come. The importance, the motivation is very important. And with this conference, this will be impart. I see the numbers of the students and the research scholars are more and more. So automatically the economy of the country will increase by the help of the technology and the science, and they were having a good education also with the help of this.
What's your area? What's your domain?
Yeah, I work on bioenergy, on integration of energy systems for energy sufficiency in rural areas. And this year the theme is also rural development, so it is very related to my area of expertise.
Right.
And I'll be attending a lot of interesting lectures from different people who are working in the field, and I think I'll get to learn a lot from this year's theme.
Right. So how do you see, a platform like Indian Science Congress, where earlier we used to see only, the eminent scientists, the intellectuals, but now the students are the center stage. They are getting opportunities. They are getting this platform. So what could be, how could you use this platform?
So first of all, it brings a lot of awareness to the students because they come, they listen to so many experts, and plus there is an exhibition also, I assume. So they get to see firsthand what are the new developments in the field, and they get to attend lectures from different fields in one subject. So they get to know the area of their expertise, the horizons expands. So in that case, the students, it will be a great learning platform, their engagement with this Indian Science Congress.
Right. In the last few years, there have been a lot of achievements by Indian scientists. Which are the big achievements you think, have caught your fancy and, attention? Because be it ISRO, be it DRDO, there are so many research projects that has put India on a high pedestal.
Like Chandrayaan 2, it's also a very big movement for all Indians.
Past few years, ma'am, technology.
Yeah.
The technology, as Prime Minister said, that each and every, the networking is very fast by the geo trading and the all. So it is very good for young guns.
तो आपको क्या लगता है पिछले कुछ सालों में जिस तरह से बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है यंग साइंटिस्ट को, युवाओं को, ये आपके लिए कितना प्रोत्साहन देता है?
यहाँ हमको बहुत सारे लोगों से, न्यू लोगों से मिलने मिला है। साइंटिस्ट, बहुत सारे साइंटिस्ट से मिलने के बाद मोटिवेट हुआ जा रहा है कि हम लोग आगे भी और कुछ कर सकते हैं और न्यू रिसर्च में काम कर सकते हैं। ये मोटिवेशन यहाँ से मिलता है।
जैसे कि हम नोबेल लॉरेट्स को मिल नहीं पाते, दिस इज नॉट अपॉर्चुनिटी, दिस इज अ बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी वेयर दे कैन कंट्रीब्यूट और कम्युनिकेशन विद अस। और कैसा होता है कि बच्चे जो है, छोटे बच्चे हैं, उनको जो है पीजी वाले बच्चे हैं, जो अगर पीएचडी वगैरह करना है तो दे कैन हैव अ स्कोप। वो हमारे से जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हमको पैदा करके देते हैं। So this is the good contribution and communication regarding the students and the international, national and international level के लिए ये बहुत अच्छा ब्रिज है। अब जब साइंटिस्ट आते हैं, जब उनसे इंटरेक्शन होता है, they know the things, what is going on in the whole world, ना यूनिवर्स में क्या चल रहा है, चंद्रयान क्या हुआ, कैसा हुआ, कब हुआ, ये सब उनको अभी एक टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू मालूम पड़ रहा है। और यहाँ पे हमारा ब्रिज कम होता है। जैसे हम लोग न्यूज़पेपर्स में देखते थे नोबेल लॉरेट्स के फोटोग्राफ्स, जैसे 2014 के जर्नल लॉरेट्स थे, कल नोबेल लॉरेट्स, हमने खुद इंटरेक्शन किया उनके साथ, एंड he has spent lot of time with our students and with us also. So we have getting the more to adopt from the others.
So there are different areas, different sectors, where scientists, young scientists are working. What is your area of work and domain?
I'm working on water treatment with the help of titanium oxide and zinc oxide.
Okay. So how does this help? What do you think of this project? Because we as a layman may not understand what you are doing.
Since I am basically from Kanpur, and the problem of that area is pollution. Already Prime Minister Narendra Modi is focusing on clean Ganga.
बहुत बड़ा कदम है क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री खुद इस प्रोजेक्ट को लेकर कई सारे इनिशिएटिव शुरू कर चुके हैं.
Actually, we are doing this at a college level, and my guide, Professor K.B. Thapa sir, inspired me to do this work on this project.
बेसिकली हम लोग भी पॉल्यूटेड वाटर को क्लीन करने के लिए एक ये अच्छा कदम है, जिसमें पॉल्यूटेड वाटर क्लीन हो जाए तो उसे काफ़ी यूज़फुल, फिर उसे दोबारा रीयूज कर सकते हैं. और बाकी हमको पता ही है कि इस समय वाटर कितना हमारे लिए कीमती है, तो इसीलिए हम लोग इस पर काफ़ी रिसर्च कर रहे हैं.
ओके. तो अगर आप किसी पेपर पे नोबेल प्राइज़ जीतना चाहोगे, नोबेल प्राइज़ के लिए एम करोगे, तो क्या होगा आपका सब्जेक्ट?
Obviously in physics and education also.
Okay, आपका क्या होगा?
हम लोग भी फिजिक्स में ही बेसिकली अगर करना चाहें तो अच्छा ही है हम लोग के लिए.
So there are several young delegates here from across the world. We have some young scientists from Japan as well who are at Indian Science Congress. So let's find out what they think about this Indian Science Congress and Indian scientists as such, the contribution of India to science. What is your impression when you interact with scientists, young scientists in India?
Very exciting.
Okay.
And I think the science in India is now growing. So.
They have a lot of ideas and innovations.
Oh, innovation? Interact.
They interact with you?
Yeah, yes.
I have many colleagues from India and Bangladesh.
Okay.
So they are very eager to for the new research.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Indian science, I'll say.
It's the same like what you have in Japan, where young scientists have enthusiasm, talent and skill.
Here, the young scientists in India maybe has much more. Yeah,
Okay.
Probably.
The young scientists from Japan add their views to the Y factor along with the Indian young scientists. केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से जो इनिशिएटिव्स मिल रहे हैं युवाओं को, युवा साइंटिस्ट को जो मोटिवेशन मिल रहा है, ये आपके लिए कितना एक उम्मीद देती है कि हाँ आगे चलकर इस क्षेत्र में अपना करियर बनाया जा सकता है?
हाँ, बहुत सारे साइंटिस्टों को देख के एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है कि क्या करना चाहिए, आगे किस फील्ड में जाना चाहिए.
मैं प्लांट साइंस का स्टूडेंट्स हूँ और इस साल में जो है सभी फार्मर्स यहाँ पर आते हैं और एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म यहाँ पर मिला है प्लांट साइंस और फार्मर को कि वो कुछ कर सकते हैं. मतलब हर को पता है कि क्रॉप के क्या है, लेकिन आप जेनेटिक मॉडिफाई जो टेक्नोलॉजी है तो हर एक फार्मर अपना यील्ड है वो इंक्रीज कर सकता है विद द हेल्प. सो मेनी रिसर्च पेपर यहाँ पर आ चुके हैं और यहाँ पर पता चलता है कि हम जो पारंपरिक पद्धति से फार्मिंग करते हैं, यहाँ पर कुछ नवीन टेक्नोलॉजी ड्यू टू साइंस दैट्स मीन तो वेल डेवलप्ड.
छात्रों में कितना इंटरेस्ट है कि किसानों के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी को इन्वेंट करे, इनोवेट करे? छात्र आपको लगता है कि वो आगे आ रहे हैं, आगे बढ़ चढ़कर इसमें हिस्सा लें, क्योंकि ये एक क्षेत्र है जहाँ पर ज़्यादा रिसर्च नहीं हुआ है?
यस, मैं भी एक फार्मर का ही लड़का हूँ. मेरा नाम चेतन सर, मैं महाराष्ट्र से हूँ. मेरे फादर जो फार्म करते तो मैंने वो टेक्निक देखी को बहुत ही ईजी है, ट्रेडिशनल है और मैं भी कुछ करना चाहता हूँ और मैं कुछ ऐसा करना चाहता हूँ जैसे जेनेटिक मॉडिफाई बीटी कॉटन से, बीटी राइस है, वैसे उसी में मैं रिसर्च करना चाहता हूँ और इसलिए मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम यहाँ पर कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करो.
इंस्पिरेशन मिला यहाँ से कि आगे चलकर आप अपना प्रोजेक्ट खुद शुरू करना चाहेंगे आप?
कृषि से लेके ही सारे रास्ते खुलते हैं. तो गांधी जी का जो ग्राम स्वराज का जो स्वप्न था उसको हमें उसके लिए आगे बढ़ने एक कदम उठाना चाहिए और कृषि के लिए मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मतलब रिसर्च हो और इस रिसर्च से ऐसे मतलब हमें मतलब
नए रास्ते खुलेंगे. जी, तो यहाँ पर युवाओं की यही सपने यहाँ पर इनके देखने को मिल रहे हैं. बहुत दिलचस्प है. बिफोर वी रैप अप, लेट मी टेक अ रैपिड फायर राउंड विद ऑल ऑफ यू. तो आपको मैं अगर आपसे पूछूं कि अगर साइंटिस्ट आपके जो फेवरेट साइंटिस्ट है, इंस्पिरेशनल स्टोरी है साइंटिस्ट, तो कौन से साइंटिस्ट आपके?
डॉक्टर एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम.
इसाक न्यूटन.
डॉक्टर राजेंद्र खुराना, जेनेटिक मॉडिफाई किया है उन्होंने.
असाइनमेंट डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम.
एपीजे अब्दुल.
डॉक्टर गोविंद खुराना.
ओके. तो कौन से क्षेत्र में आप अगर नोबेल प्राइज जीतना चाहो तो कौन सा क्षेत्र होगा?
ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री.
एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर.
नैनो टेक्नोलॉजीज.
ओके.
केमिस्ट्री.
medicinal chemistry.
So it is very clear with the ideas of these young minds who feel that their contribution to science can be a contribution to building a nation, and also application of science to the underdeveloped, to the underprivileged in the society itself is a big service to science. To end, let me quote Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's quote, who said, "You must build on resources represented by our young professionals and our nation's farmers, because without their involvement you will never succeed, but with their involvement you will never fail." That's all we have for Y Factor from Bangalore today. So we will meet you again next week with a new interesting topic and go into the young minds who gather for Y Factor. So keep sending us feedback at yfactorddnews@gmail, and also follow us on Twitter handle @DDNewsLive. Thank you for watching Y Factor.
Before ending this week's episode, let us take a look at why was this year's Indian Science Congress so special. What were the added on features to this Congress? You are watching Y Facts with me. I am Shivali Khari. Here we go. Indian Science Congress Association of Kolkata organizes Indian Science Congress every year. This meet happens in January every year. The association has more than 30,000 scientists as its member. Do you know when was the first time Indian Science Congress held? Well, it was in 1914. It was held at Kolkata's Asiatic Society. Almost 35 papers were presented that time. Year 2020 witnessed 107th Indian Science Congress, which was a 5-day event. Role of Indian Science Congress in the development of rural areas was the theme for year 2020. And to emphasize on the theme, this year for the first time, Farmer Science Congress was held. Different farmer issues were raised in this year's Indian Science Congress. These were agrarian distress, climate change, soil health, farmer entrepreneurship, and so on. Rashtriya Kishore Vigyanik Sammelan or Children Science Congress was also one of the highlights of this year. In this, special opportunity was given to children to meet student researchers and eminent scientists. Women's Science Congress was also organized this time. It was for the women students, women young scientists and women entrepreneurs. It was for making them derive solutions from science and implement them into their daily lives. Vigyan Sancharak Sammelan or Science Communicators Meet was also one of the important highlights of the event. It emphasized on the role of these communicators. They are the ones who bring science to the public domain for public engagement. Pride of India, a mega exhibition organized for the government and private organizations to showcase their achievements in science and technology. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while inaugurating 107th Indian Science Congress at Bengaluru, gave a mantra of 4 steps in order to lead our country towards faster development. It was innovate, patent, produce, prosper.